The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, there's been a lot of discussion about them in the offseason, and even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, watching the teams take the court for the first time. Shaq, you know, the Pelicans have a variety of effective weapons inside, beginning with Anthony Davis. So defensively, how do you manage their bigs?
You have to focus on Davis. You have to box him out. You have to get a body on this guy. He will definitely beat you down court. This guy has guard speed when it comes to getting down the court.
Oh, I'm sorry. You lost me at you have to. Here's Kevin Harlan.
And now it's time to meet your starters. Target center, are you ready? At the small forward position, standing 6'8", number 22, Andrew Wiggins. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 21, Thaddeus Young. Starting at guard, 6'4", from Spain, number 9, Ricky Rubio. And at guard, 6'7", he's from Western Carolina. Would you please welcome number 23, Kevin Martin. Standing at center, 6'11", out of Montenegro, number 14, the Godfather, Nikola Ivkovic. The head coach of your home team is Cliff Saunders.
The Pelicans are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, the backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. And it's Evans in at the 3, the small forward. That's good.
Well, it's obvious Anthony Davis can run, jump, rebound, block shots. You see those types around the NBA, but what sets him apart in my mind is his skill and fluidity at the offensive end. I mean, that to me is what elevates him to the superstar echelon.
Now here's Pekovic. Back to Rubio. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. Timberwolves on defense. And Holiday kicks to Davis. It's Evans on the wing. On baseline J. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
And you look at Davis offensively, able to face up and shoot. But I love the way he moves without the ball. Great cutter, intuitive finishing on pick and rolls, and he's devastating, filling the lane in transition.
Now here's Wiggins, following the shot by Evans. Young for 3. Again, Young missing. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to talk with Flip Saunders for a minute. He said a big factor in this game will be how well they limit penetration by Tyreke Evans. He said he's so unique in that he's so big and so strong and also tremendously slippery and elusive off the bounce. But we've really got to cut off his right hand and then dare him to shoot over the top. I'd rather he have a wide open look from 18, 19 feet than a clear lane to the rim any day of the week. Kevin, the marching order, pretty clear cut.
And thank you for that, Doris. Now, Wiggins Thaddeus Young missing on his three. Here's Pekovic, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And Clark for Davis, he gets to the line, and he makes them a nice clip for a big man.
Yeah, his elevator is an express straight to the top floor, partner. No in-between for him. When he attacks the rim, he's getting it done.
That's good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Gordon against Martin, and Rubio kicks to Martin. Back to Rubio. No one near him. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes. Guys, 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
And Asha kicks to Holiday. And it's Evans in the corner. Holiday, the pass to Asha. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. For 3, Gordon. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 6 points for Eric Gordon.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Martin goes in, and the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
Anderson, he's checked in for Davis.
You know, last year the Wolves proved they were competitive. No teams pushed them around. But in the Western Conference, being competitive isn't enough to get you to the playoffs.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Beautiful cut to the hoop. He's getting anything he wants here already.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Rubio dishes to Martin. Pekovic with the screen for Martin. Wiggins kicks to Young. Pass to Martin. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Steps back and fires. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Holiday. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Pekovic with a screen on Holiday. Young sets a screen for Rubio. Kevin Martin on the wing. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. Martin's got 6 points.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Holiday, the pass to Evans. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Back to Anderson. Holiday up top, covered by Rubio. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, Drew Holiday, part of the basketball family. Of course, he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
And for Drew Holiday, you know, you talk about his family. His brother and sister both won state titles. And his father, in his 50s, can still throw down the 360 dunk. I'm looking at you.
No, it's not happening here. Come on. I know he's got some good DNA, but 360 dunks at 50? Although Drew is real deal. His youngest brother is a star in the making, playing in high school in Los Angeles right now.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. John Selmans, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Fredette comes in for Gordon.
Another finish at the bottom of the division for the Pelicans last year, but they showed that they're working towards something, and I think they could be a playoff team in the coming years.
Here is Barea to the left side wing. Now here's Bennett, defended by Anderson. Shot by Bennett, no good.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
Well, the Pelicans certainly have the pieces to get to the postseason, as you said. I mean, it's only a matter of time, I think, before they get it done and figured out so they can be a postseason team.
Holiday gets the bucket. So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 6. Williams dishes to Barea. Here's the screen. And Ushik sends it back. Wow! Here's Fredette. Kicks it to Selmans. The dish to Fredette. Back to Selmans. Shot clock at 6. Now, here is Fredette. He's tightly guarded. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They get it again. Jang. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 6. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. The second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Here's Williams. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Anderson and Davis, they're in the middle. Jimmer Fredette is out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Selmans in at the 3 spot.
Gorgui Dieng getting an opportunity late last season with Nikola Pekovic's ankle issues, and the rookie responded as many people thought he would. He was just opportunity away from showing that he could compete at the NBA level.
And Jang last season became only the 4th rookie in the last 20 years to put up a 20-point, 20-rebound game.
Yeah, I'm a big fan, Kevin. He's a terrific rebounder, good shot blocker. I remember from his days at Louisville. And for the 21st pick in the draft, you got to think that the Wolves are excited about his potential.
Levine's checked in for J.J. Barea. And New Orleans also making a change. Smith has checked in. And Jang drops them both.
Gorgui Dieng, a Senegalese big man, of course won a national title at Louisville and was really the anchor of that team's championship defense.
Smith drives in. Here's Davis, and the layup's good off the glass.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Timberwolves trail by 6.
And Jang, not just a shot blocker defensively, he also grabs steals and takes charges. Very smart defensive player who helps in a lot of ways.
Williams, that's good. And here's Rivers. Davis with a screen on Williams. There's the pick. Rivers kicks to Anderson. And there's the feed to Rivers. Smith outside. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Smith. And Jang, the former MVP of the Basketball Without Borders camp in South Africa, came to the U.S. as a slender prospect and has added over 50 pounds of muscle since his days at Louisville.
That's exactly right, but he's retained his quickness and athleticism while adding that muscle. That's the big thing. Plays with a really good motor, love to see the fruits of his labor paying off.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Omer Ashik on a new team, but he's made an impression with his former squads. Jeremy Lin called him, quote, an incredible defender and a game changer. Kevin McHale said he's a big-time player in the middle. And remember, Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau raved about his intelligence, relentless drive, and willingness to play for the team. Not bad, Kevin.
One of the premier defensive centers in the league, Doris. Thanks. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gorgie Dang. Young comes in for Anthony Bennett. Wiggins is checked in for Brewer. And Martin subbed in for Mo Williams. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Tyreke Evans is checked in for John Salmons. It's Martin on the wing, covered by Smith. Here's Young. Softly drops in the floater.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
Now here's Rivers. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Davis inside, defended by Young. 5 on the clock. Davis, the pass to Smith. From deep. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
You know, the Wolves really came up short from where they wanted to be, and you've got to attribute it to the fact that they weren't as good at home as they needed to be.
Levine kicks to Martin. 6 to shoot. Right side Martin, and again it's Minnesota.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
And for the Wolves, they weren't bad at home by any means. They still ended up with 24 wins.
Yeah, but they were hoping to be up in the 30s like most of the playoff teams were. You know, really it came down to them not playing the high-level defense they needed in order to get wins at home.
The pass to Davis. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
Young, a screen on Smith. Outside for Martin. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Thaddeus Young getting in the way of the defense there. Really solidly done on the screen.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And that's Evans penetrating. Here's Smith trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And that time, also a missed shot. Timberwolves leading by 3. Pekovic with a screen on Rivers. Wiggins kicks to Young. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Davis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Takes it from 10, and that's good for 2.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
1:41 left now here in the second. Here's Wiggins. Here's Pekovic. No good with the layup. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Rivers dishes to Evans. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Now a starter for his whole career. Tyreke Evans spent most of last season, Clark, as a 6th man with the Pelicans.
Yeah, and you know, Kevin, they envisioned him in a bit of a Manu Ginobili role, providing scoring and playmaking off the bench, but after they were hit with some injuries, he excelled in a starting role.
And free throw good from Evans.
And Evans, a player who makes some sense as a bench scorer. He's best with the ball in his hands, attacking off the dribble.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Timberwolves. New Orleans also making some changes. Omer Ashik, he's checked in for Anderson. Gordon comes in for Smith. And it's Holiday in for Austin Rivers. And both free throws good for Tyreke Evans.
And for Evans last season, the shooting was down, but he improved his rebounding and his assists. He's really working to develop his jump shot, And I know how much that would really enhance his game if he can get it to be more consistent.
Martin against Gordon. And so it's Minnesota with it. Young passes to Rubio. Shot clock at 2. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip in, well done.
And that's, a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
Yeah, it's the anticipation more than anything. It's understanding where that ball is going before anybody else on the floor does.
Evans kicks to Gordon. Here's Davis. Banked in off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
And Rubio kicks to Martin. Holiday against Rubio. Back to Martin. Young sets a screen for Rubio. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Releases. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Holiday. He's got 8 in the corner. Ashik with it. Passes it to Gordon. Just 3 on the clock. And the rejection by Jang. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Pelicans ahead, leading by just 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play this second half?
We got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
We've seen Kevin Martin getting it done. He has 11 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
Timberwolves trail.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Pekovic is out there with Young, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Flip Saunders. When you talk about the Pelican mascot, Steve, wingspan, a term that definitely applies to this team and the young Anthony Davis.
Yeah, it's a great name. You know, Davis was last year's leading shot blocker to go with 20 points and 10 boards a game. I mean, this guy is a potential superstar and obviously the key for this club moving forward.
Thaddeus Young is a left-hander out of Georgia Tech, only played 1 year in college and has really rounded into a nice pro. He's a very unique player. He's a face-up, slashing power forward with a lightning-quick first step. I mean, he's really hard to keep in front.
That one misses. And Thaddeus Young able to outquick most of his opponents, especially Steve in transition.
Yeah, nice spin move getting to the rim and a creative finisher in close. He's got the hook, the scoop, the floater. And this guy's dangerous in a lot of different ways.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And Rubio kicks to Martin. Back to Rubio. This is to Pekovic. Kevin Martin on the way. 5 to shoot. Young outside. Connects on the foul line jumper. Young's got his second basket. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Gordon against Martin. Gordon dishes to Holiday. He feeds it to Davis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. 6 points for Davis.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Timberwolves dancers, let me hear it.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Rubio left side. Over to the left wing. Here's Pekovic, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Davis with the double team. Just 4 to shoot. And so it's New Orleans with it. Pelicans leading by 3. Knocks it loose. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Feeds it to Young. And Pekovic kicks to Rubio. Pekovic passes to Rubio. Back to Pekovic. Floats one. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Nikola Pekovic. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. It's a close game here in Minnesota.
With a young athletic team, talented at getting to the rim, it made sense for the Pelicans to play more up-tempo. 2 seasons ago, they played the slowest pace in the league, but last year, they made a real effort to speed things up.
Timberwolves shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Rubio dishes to Martin. High post, Pekovic. He kicks it to Rubio. And that is good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Holiday goes in. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Young's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Evans outside. Back to Holiday. He dishes it to Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Eric Gordon on the wing. Here's Hasek. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Pelicans lead by 3. And here's Rubio. Pass to Pekovic. And Rubio kicks to Martin. Gordon with the defensive effort.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
An easy layup after coming off the pick. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
It's 2-on-1. Moving it up. Pull up Shea. Here's Holiday. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Rubio with it.
Well, not everybody in Houston was happy when Dwight Howard chose to sign with the Rockets. Omer Asik found himself out of a starting position and promptly requested a trade from the team. This offseason, he finally got that wish.
1:36 left in the third. Holiday, the pass to Gordon. Baseline try. Again, the miss by Gordon. You talk about Asik's trade request. You know, after 2 seasons as a backup in Chicago, he signed with the Rockets thinking he'd be their starting center. And I think he is a starting caliber center in this league. Tough for him to take that step back into a reserve role, sure. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. Again, Holiday missing.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
And it's Martin missing. And Asik, when he demanded that trade, Clark, he sat out games and practices for a week in protest.
And, Kevin, that could not have gone very well with the Rockets or his teammates or helped his trade value. I mean, that was not the way to respond after averaging over $8 million a year on this contract. If you're cashing those checks, you better show up and do your job.
Gordon kicks to Evans. Outside Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. On the wing, Gordon. 10 points for him. Good. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Left side, Martin gets the 14-footer to fall. Martin's got 13 points.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Pelicans lead by 5. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. It's time now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Today, Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
And it was a no-brainer. This assist was really out of this world. I mean, he had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
New Orleans leading by 5, setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Smith is out there with Jimmer Fredette. Then it's Salmons. Then it's Omer Asik. And it's Anderson in at the 4-man position. Here's Fredette. True on the 14-footer. Fredette's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pelicans. Minnesota shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Barea dishes to Williams. Pass to Barea. Bennett kicks to Barea. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. That drops. The Pelicans shooting at 51%. Really solid. Smith with it. Selman's a screen on Williams. In the corner, it's Fredette. 6 to shoot. And too long on the shot. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Williams. Out to the wing. To the left wing. Bennett kicks to Williams. Elbow shot is on the way. No good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Smith outside. Now Fredette. Good on the jump shot. And the Pelicans lead by 7. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
Timeout call here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Minnesota. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Selmans, and he converts the layup.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Williams kicks to Barea. There's the pick. Off the screen. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Smith, the pass to Asha. Kicks it to Selmans. Clock at 4. Here's Smith. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And here's Barea. There's the dish to Williams. There's the feed to Brewer. Launches it. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. There's a screen. Smith dishes to Fredette. Shoots off the screen. No good off the back of the rim.
And no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket from Barea.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Smith against Williams. Smith kicks to Selmans. Williams against Smith. Here's Hushit. It's Mo Williams with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Barea, and he gets it to go. And now just a 4-point Pelican lead. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're ahead by 4. 1:39 left in the fourth. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Begovic is checked in for Gorgie Dent. Higgins comes in for Corey Brewer. Harden's checked in for J.J. Barea. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Williams. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Anderson. Evans comes in for John Selmans. Gordon's checked in for Fredette. And it's Holiday in for Smith. Davis setting the pick for Holiday. And the wide open shot from Evans. And again, New Orleans has no luck. 1:21 left in the game. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're behind by 4. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. Rubio the pass to Martin. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now just a 2-point Pelican lead.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
That's good from Davis on the assist by Holiday. 8 points for Davis.
Man, where's the defense? I mean, this has been pathetic at both ends.
Yeah, it has been pathetic defensively, but it's been exciting from an offensive standpoint. But if you like defense, then neither one of these teams deserves to win.
And it's Pekovic missing. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Evans. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Kicks it out to Gordon. And stolen by Pekovic. Here's Wiggins. Sinks it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Davis with a screen on Rubio. Holiday with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Holiday dishes to Evans. Just 5 to shoot. Holiday against Rubio. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.